Hey, you are a child of God, made in God's image. That's like the 2-second message. Here's the deeper part though. I was reading in Luke chapter 8, verse 40, and there's the story of Jesus where he's walking along and the synagogue leader, Jairus, comes up to him and he's like, my daughter is dying. I think she's dead. Can you come heal her or raise her from the dead? And Jesus goes, and then while he's on the way, he encounters this woman. He doesn't know at first that it's a woman that's touched his garment, but he's like, who touched me? Felt the power go out from him. And then this woman eventually admits, like, it was me. She'd been sick for years, bleeding, just a terrible issue. And Jesus heals her. He looks at her and he heals her. And then he goes on and he ends up healing the daughter, raising her from the dead as well. There's so many places in the Gospels where Jesus, it says that he looks at him, or he saw her, or he looks at the crowd and has compassion on them. Like, Jesus embodies this reality of seeing people and seeing them as children of God, made in God's image. Not just seeing a struggle, not just seeing a category or an issue or a topic, but seeing people as children of God, made in his image. Now that's really good news for us, because that means we are seen by God as his children, made in his image. Our value is not wrapped up in what we do or how hard we try or how well we perform, but it's wrapped up in this reality that we are God, like we belong to God, we are his children, and we are made in his image. That's good news for you and for I. But here's even the better news. It goes deeper than that. It goes broader than that. As soon as we know that Jesus views us as God's children made in his image, he also invites us into that very way of life. He gives us these glasses, these goggles to put on so that we can see everyone else like that. It's not an alcoholic. It is a child of God who is battling a struggle. It's not a homeless person. It is a child of God who is struggling with not having a place to stay or not having a steady job. On and on down the list. It's not an issue. It's not a topic. It's not just, news headlines, but these are children of God. We are children of God, and we live in a world we get to see others as children of God, made in God's image. And it changes things when we see people from that lens. So that's the invitation today. Wherever you go, whatever you do, whatever conversation you have, whoever you encounter, that is a child of God. Like, that is a person made in God's image. That is a person that God longs to save and redeem. God longs to have a relationship with that person. How humbling that he allows us to be a part of that mission, and he wants us to view others that way. What a gift. Everything else kind of pales in comparison to that. You are loved. I hope it's a good Friday or Saturday or Sunday or whenever you're watching this. Have a good one. Peace, friends.